We praise the Most High today, family. Hallelujah. We say praise the highest today. It is an absolutely gorgeous day here in the Carolinas, family, and I'm so glad to see it. I hope everyone is well today, and like myself, you're able to get out and enjoy this day. Getting in some fresh air, some sunshine, and the Most High willing, some good exercise. We've been up and out and about most of the day. We thank the Most High for the strength and the energy. And I want to put out this quick testimonial, and it's for Eden Wellness. We'll put the information on the screen, but I've been taking this moringa plant powder and the olive oil and the vitamin D for the last 2 months. And I can definitely tell a huge difference in my body. Not only in the energy, but also in the weight. My weight is pretty much staying up on a consistent level at the same place. And I just feel good. I notice my skin is getting clearer, but it's a great product. It's the most nutrient dense plant in the world. And I'll put the fella's information up here. It's a fella I went to church with when I was a kid. Used to sing in the choir with him. Always an honest, quiet individual. And always did what he said he was going to do. And like I said, I put the information up here. But I've been feeling quite good, family. I already felt good, by eating right and switching up my diet. But I've gotten that moringa in me, the vitamin D, and that good olive oil. And I have been really active of late. And I thank the Most High for it. And my foot isn't hurting as bad. Should put that out there also. The Most High works things out for our good, family. But I have a grand idea I wanted to share today, and it's called All Debts Are Paid, or All Debts Paid. All Debts Paid. Hallelujah. And we know here in Hebrews 2:18, it says, for in that he himself has suffered being tempted, he is able to succor them that are tempted. And what succor means is assist and support in times of hardship and distress. And family, this is a very important script. I had to put this on the top. It was one of the last ones I received. And it really helped me out. Because it reminds me that the Most High is there for me at all times. And that word secure or succor in the sentence, the wounded had little chance of succor. But we know that's not the case with the Most High, because the text says he was wounded for our transgressions. He was bruised for our iniquity. And the chastisement that brought us shalom was upon him. And by his stripes we are healed and made whole. And then we see there in Ezekiel 22:30, it says, I saw the man among them who will build up the wall and stand before me in the gap on behalf of the land, so I would not have to destroy it. Oh boy. He's saying he needed a man, but I found no one. And the Most High wants to stand in the gap for others, wants us to stand in the gap for others, not because they deserve it or ourselves, but because Yahushua died for them. Yahushua took the punishment we should have received. We deserve to go to hell, but Yahushua said, I'll go for you. He stood in the gap for us. When we accept Yahushua, we receive his nature and are to stand in the gap and pray for others instead of pointing a finger at them and playing the blame game. Everybody pointing at everybody else saying, well, they didn't do this, they didn't do that. But the Most High could do us like that and say, I'm holding you accountable for what you did wrong. I'm holding you accountable for the sins you sinned against me. which the wages of sin is death. But when Yahushua came along, he found his man. He found his man, as the text says in Ezekiel. I sought for a man among them who would build up the wall and stand before me in the gap on behalf of the land, of the people, so I would not have to destroy them or destroy it, which is them. But I found no one. Now this is where the Most High is speaking to us today. He's saying, I secured your debts. Well, let's read that. Thank you, Bob. In Matthew 6:12, it says, forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. We forgive, the Most High has forgiven us, so we forgive those that have done us wrong, those that have hurt our feelings, those that have got us all up in our emotions that we don't want to let go. We saying, no, I don't want them. I want to hold them accountable. They bruised me too deep, and that bruise still haven't healed. And that's what you call the what they call that, the residue. But it's the leftover, the stain, that tender spot where you don't want to relinquish. You want to hold on to it. But I did today, all debts paid. Hallelujah. And then let's read over a good script in Philemon 8-21. And it said, the title on it says, the plea for Onesimus or Onesimus. Onesimus. Therefore, though I might be very bold in Mashiach to command you what is fitting, yet for love's sake I rather appeal to you, being such a one as Saul the aged, and now also a prisoner of Yahushua HaMashiach, I appeal to you for my son Onesimus, whom I have begotten while in my chains, who once was unprofitable to you, but now is profitable to you and me. I am sending him back. You therefore receive him, that is my own heart, whom I wish to keep with me, that on your behalf he might minister to me in my chains for the God or the Besorah. But without your consent, I wanted to do nothing, that your good deed might not be by compulsion, as it were, but voluntarily. For perhaps he departed for a while for this purpose, that you might receive him forever, no longer as a slave, but more than a slave, a beloved brother, especially to me, but how much more to you, both in the flesh and in the Most High. Philemon's obedience encouraged is the heading on this next paragraph. If then you count me as a partner, receive him as you would me. But if he has wronged you and owes anything, put it on my account. I, Saul, am writing with my own hand. I will repay. Not to mention to you that you owe me even your own self besides. Yes, brother, let me have joy from you in the Most High. Refresh my heart in the Most High. Having confidence in your obedience, I write to you, knowing that you would do even more than I say. And what's going on here, family, is Onesimus, I think we're saying that right. I think it's Onesimus. Onesimus was a slave to Philemon. And he took over and jumped the fence and ran. And however, he ran into Saul, who converted him. And the problem with this is he wants to make sure that Philemon will relinquish the debt owed by this young fella, which is only right. And if he owed anything, I like the way Saul said it. If he owes you anything, put it to my debt. Charge me for it. Make me pay whatever he owes you. Powerful. Hallelujah. And that's how the Most High is with us. Yahushua said the same thing.